What if you were connected to everyone in the world? How would your life change? What if you could see the patterns, see the beauty, new ideas in science, deepen your connection to nature, to the stars, and to each other. Learn to see the world differently.
What really keeps me going, this transformation I can see when a person realizes that they're connected to everything and that they matter in the universe. We experience this life and most people don't ask, like, how did I get here? What is this life? How am I moving trillions of atoms around? We often hear the concept, everything is connected, it's all one. For many people, it resonates as something true. But how is that true? Some of the work I've been doing starts to open the door to understanding how everything is connected. Everything we experience as reality is actually made up of 99.99999% space. So maybe instead of looking at matter, defining the space, I start to think maybe it's space that defines matter. When I look carefully at the natural world, I found this interconnectivity of all things. And I started to wonder, what is the source of this self-organizing system?
The connected universe.
that is slowly starting to reveal the amazing potential in mind-body healing. For all its complexity, the basics of mind-body healing are simple. Successful mind-body healing requires awareness, intent, and a trust in the treatment as well as your body's own natural abilities. Nothing more. That said, it's no easy process, and for a number of years, various pioneers in the field have debated the exact best ways to induce successful mind-body healing. Of all of those who have studied the effects of mind-body healing, perhaps no one is better known than Jose Silva. Born in Laredo, Texas, Jose is one of America's endearing stories that started from humble beginnings. He worked as a radio repair engineer and was always fascinated by the human potential and the power of the mind. In the early 40s and 50s, Jose started experimenting with hypnosis, autosuggestion, and other early forms of mind development. His methods grew and evolved into the Silva method, a system that is now being used by over 12 million people in 100 different countries. His 1979 book, The Silva Mind Control Method, shot to the top of the bestsellers list and sold over 6 million copies. Jose spent his entire life developing his intuitive and healing abilities and helping others find their own abilities within themselves, right up to his passing in February 1999. His research led him to believe that 90% of all illnesses are born within the human mind, and with some training, the mind can be taught how to reverse these illnesses too. So he started looking into mind-body healing with the goal to help you awaken your natural healing ability so we could transform ourselves and our minds from a trigger of disease into a catalyst for holistic well-being. Jose suggested that effective mind-body healing involved 3 parts. They were, first, training your mind to operate at deeper levels of relaxation or lower brainwave frequencies such as alpha and theta levels. Second, imagery therapy through creative visualization. And third, mastering the DBE process. DBE stands for desire, belief, and expectancy. States of mind that were observed to be necessary for effective mind-body healing in patients. Once known, the process of using these 3 pillars is extremely simple. Let's take a look at how they work, beginning with training your mind to operate at the alpha and theta levels. When you're sleeping, your brain waves slow down as measured by an EEG machine. Light sleep causes your brains to slow down to the alpha level. Deeper sleep might cause your brain waves to slow down to theta or delta levels of mind. It's possible to get into this state of lowered brainwave frequency while being fully awake and conscious. This is the state you're in during deep meditation. The second of Jose's pillars is the use of imagery therapy. These are specific visualizations that you practice in your mind while being fully conscious at alpha or theta levels of mind. Jose personally trained over 1 million students and over 3 decades refined the exact imagery used to accelerate healing. The Silva method's form of imagery therapy got so effective that famed cancer researcher O. Carl Simonton declared that the Silva method was the single most effective tool he had to offer patients. What is imagery therapy? This involves using your mind to visualize symbolic ideas that represent healing. The last and perhaps most important of the 3 pillars is the process of desire, belief, and expectancy. Jose suggested that successful healing happens when the patient has a deep desire for better health. Second, the patient wholeheartedly believes that healing is possible. And third, the patient expects healing to occur. It's the third state that's the hardest to achieve. However, when combined with imagery therapy and deep meditation, one is able to train the expectancy levels to create more confidence that healing can occur. It is expectancy which is the final ingredient that makes the recipe for healing work. While these sound simple on the surface, mastering this process requires a significant level of control over your mind. It takes guidance, determination, and intent. This is where Silva found that the mind-body healing impact truly kicked in, and those who practiced this method would go on to provide amazing accounts of how they were able to accelerate healing.
There's a part of your body that you might have never heard of, yet is one of the most critical anatomical structures. It's called fascia. It's essentially the connective tissue between all your muscles, bones and organs. It's everywhere, yet historically has been poorly understood. In recent years, however, there's been a huge interest in this peculiar connective tissue and the key role it plays in everything from healthy day-to-day living to Olympic-level sports. You're about to go on a fascinating journey, investigating the role that fascia plays in the human body. Emerging from this story is the idea that we Homo sapiens may be the most domesticated species on the planet, and that perhaps a lot of our problems stem from this unnatural lifestyle.
要尽全力，为人生种种经历留下美好回忆。我感谢每次风雨，给我更多鼓励，让我领悟生命真正意义。我们能改变命运的轨迹，创造值得骄傲的世纪。我相信做好自己，我相信我就是奇迹。我知道我心里会有更大的天地，要相信自己无限极。从梦想遥不可及到跟幸福相遇，我要用我的故事证明我的能力。从前路走不下去，到风光更美丽，让我激发自己无限潜力。我们能改变命运的轨迹，创造值得骄傲的世纪。我相信做好自己，我相信我就是奇迹。我知道我心里会有更大的天地，要相信自己无限极。我相信做好自己，我相信我就是奇迹。我知道我心里会有更大的天地，要相信 自己无限极。 有光輝，有色味，有崎嶇，有喜怒，有悲，有乜嘢出奇？上善若水，攀山過嶺，乜水都可以係宗師。
呢個係今嗰個開口。如果肢體要活動㗎，即係話咁樣係開，咁樣係合。
我離開咗個井，成為水，我可以穿州過省，前面有幾困難，有幾咁難行，幾咁閒。我拆散自己嘅框，過幾個關，轉幾個彎，就算順流逆流，上流下游，宇宙盡頭，冇人可左右，覆水難收手嘅時候，可以細水長流。到我攻，有如洪水猛
上面活動嘅方向，我哋可以細分到嘅。我哋雙手就係我哋嘅 healing hand，就係我哋嘅武器。
好好放低，最強嘅武功，順水水嘅數，正面進攻，水泄不通，我就劍走偏鋒，冇最巔峰，一杯水斟一半。每次不能去轉，不能去變，不能去鑽研，不能去轉變，成為一道清泉，山長水遠，連綿不斷，源遠流傳，海南不絕。有高低，有光輝，有色味，有崎嶇，有喜怒，有悲，有乜嘢出奇？上善若水，攀山過嶺，乜水都可以係宗師。乜 friend 如水，結冰川去滄海去桑田，東邊到西邊到天邊再伸延，上善若水，福州再聽。乜水都可以係宗師。
其實就係
茫宇宙，水流到最後又流翻翻去源頭。上善若水，個老鷹盤水手，上乘嘅武功又使乜嘢用拳頭黑？真正嘅五湖四海為一家，唔打都分到粗下，要打亦從唔怕。
追夢啊！佢有追夢啊！佢嗰次嘅追夢就咁樣。不過佢醒翻嚟，唔知係6個鐘頭之後，咁就好咗佢前仆啫，我就當瞓埋覺咯。咁但係嗰個質素就發得好好啦。
邊做甘露嘗一口，揮一揮衣就留一手，吞一手水到骨頭，一出手化地為有意滋養萬物為首，以無法為有。如果有高低，有光輝，有色味，有崎嶇，有喜怒，有悲，有乜嘢出奇？上善若水，攀山過嶺，乜水都可以係宗師。My friend 如水，結冰川去滄海去桑田，東邊到西邊到天邊再伸延，上善若水，福州再聽，乜水都可以係宗師。My friend。1、2、3、4、2。
3、4，3、2、3、4，4、2、3、4。
未来不再迟疑，牵起我的手，你给我勇气。
曙光渐鲜明，点亮前方路，我展翅高飞，你给我信心。只要相信，相信就有奇迹，挥动星星的翅膀，随着梦想起飞。
相信有爱就有奇迹，不轻言放弃，只要打开眼睛，手牵手一起就不孤寂。相信有爱就有奇迹，逆着风，你给我勇气，飞往那佳美之地。黑夜将过去，
未来不再迟疑，
牵起我的手，你给我勇气。曙光渐鲜明，点亮前方路，我展翅高飞，你给我信心。只要相信，相信就有奇迹，挥动星星的翅膀，随着梦想起飞。
相信有爱就有奇迹，不轻言放弃，只要打开眼睛，手牵手一起就不孤寂。相信有爱就有奇迹，虽然逆着风，你给我勇气，飞往那佳美之地。
信じれば奇跡は起こる。諦めず目を開いて、繋いだ手離さずに。
相信有愛就有奇迹，虽然逆着风，你给我勇气，飞往。相信有爱就有奇迹，不轻言放弃，只要打开眼睛，手牵手一起就不孤寂。相信有爱就有奇迹，虽然逆着风，你给我勇气，飞往那佳美之地。
虽然逆着风，你给我勇氣，
飛往
那佳
都可以叫做
美
陣線嘅釋放反應啦，無論係好頻密嘅眼微調啦。
只要相信，相信就有奇迹。
挥动星星的翅膀，随着梦想起飞。
Whatever we have to do to save our children, it's worth it. So that brings me to the final step, that it's necessary for us to begin to look at the future and know
that it's possible that we can have our dream. Yes, it is. Other people have done it, then we can do it. We fail a lot of times. Well, a lot of other folks failed, and eventually they came back and they succeeded. So it's possible we can have what we want. And we know that we want to get it. It's necessary that we align ourselves with people that think like we do. It's necessary we get negative, do-nothing people out of our lives. It's necessary we never stop learning and growing and developing ourselves. It's necessary that we never give up. We know that it's you, it's me. It's being responsible for our stuff and deciding that we're going to keep on keeping on, that we're going to find a way to win or find a way to make it happen. And we know it's hard. It's not going to be a picnic. And we've all had experiences where we were working on something and we knew it was possible. And we did those things that were necessary to bring it into reality. We took the responsibility to make it happen. Other people couldn't see it. A lot of people didn't believe it. You were attacked. You were criticized. People were opposing you, but you kept on doing it. It was hard. It was rough. It was difficult. But to you, it was worth it. And eventually you got to a level you know, can nothing stop me now. I'm on the move. Don't stop running toward your dream.